Welcome to the Reach for the Clicker Channel Check podcast. I'm your host, Dante, back from assignment in the anime zone. Jay, how you doing?
What's up?
And then with our resident nerd geek, Tim. What's going on, man?
How do, good sir?
All
Yes,
right.
we have a special guest today. How awesome is that? We've never had one of those before.
He's a YouTube star too, YouTube star,
and
and
a
Twitch star. So,
I feel so special.
we
Just a
doing
star
big
in
out
general.
here.
That's
Y'all
right.
do declare.
Now,
I don't know if I'm
we,
a star.
We can't pay you.
Don't worry about it. I expect shekels. It's fine. Get a couple shekels.
So, today's episode is kind of near and dear to the three of us. We're going to be talking about anime today, but the live action counterparts and the good and bad of those.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, we could always start off with the super obvious. Like, it has reigned supreme in the IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes as the worst movie ever made. It's Dragon Ball Evolution. I mean, but that was done to death. Everybody knows it's bad. It's trash.
Very true.
It's S tier trash. But here lately, there's been a lot more. Netflix is kind of one of the big proponents of pushing live action. At least here in the States, they have.
Yeah.
But there has been some good. There has been some good ones too. There's good and bad. Like one of the good ones. Who else has seen Alita Battle Angel?
Yes, that was amazing.
That was solid. That was a very solid live action rendition. I liked it.
I liked it too. I thought it was really good. It stayed fairly true to the source material. It didn't stray too far from it. Like the CGI was on point.
It actually made me care about the story. I was like, oh, okay. I thought you were going to lose me with the animation, or they're going to change it and make it weird. It was solid.
It was a really good movie. I really.
I mean, you had Rosa Salazar in it, Christoph Waltz, and like the two of them together in that movie just worked. It
Great
also
chemistry.
had, oh man, what I can't remember his name. He was in Deadpool as Ajax.
talking about like Ed Skarikin or something like that.
Yes,
Yeah. I
Ed
think that's
Screen or Scarin. Listen, I know you're not
Zaboomafoo?
listening to this, but if you ever do, I'm sorry for butchering your name.
Sorry, Mr. Zaboomafoo. Appreciate it.
He's gonna kick you. He's gonna kick your ass for saying that. Yeah, it's like Ed Skierin. I'm gonna say Ed Skierin is the way to pronounce it.
Yeah, we're sorry, Ajax.
Hey, you was swole though, sir. Respect the gains.
But it's also it's a good movie when the man Mahershala Ali was in it. So I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be a good movie. I mean, that man has not let me down in anything he has appeared in. So that's what I'm.
And
like.
he's supposed to be
right. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say he's also supposed to be the upcoming rendition of Blade, so I'm excited about that.
Really, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Mahershala is supposed to be the taking the cow. Wesley actually gave him the blessing for it too.
Which I'm kind of hyped for, though. I mean, let's be real. Seeing Mahershala Ali as Blade, like I'm hyped to see Blade come back into the the MCU universe.
He's one who kicked it off, baby.
But more than likely, that he's gonna be like way out there. Like he's gonna be like that one dot in like way out of left field. Like, oh yeah, everything that happened in Blade just happened. Has no effect on the rest of the Avengers.
Oh, you think they're going to retcon it like how Disney did Star Wars?
Yeah, well,
Absolutely.
yeah. It's like, yeah, everything that happened, yeah, it happened, but it happened somewhere else. Like it's like the Star Trek. It's like the Star Trek timeline. Like, yeah, all these movies that happened, yeah, it's only happened on a different timeline. This didn't affect any of the main timeline. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It happened somewhere in a galaxy far, far away. But either way,
Ooh, don't do that. The mouse might sue us.
hey man, I appreciate the turkey legs, man. I ain't gonna mess with your mouse. I love Kingdom Hearts.
Another good one, because I like to try to keep the good going. Ghost in the Shell.
Ghost in the Shell was great. So there was a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? A lot of controversy around it, but at the same time,
they were like, oh, Scarlett Johansson's going to be the major. How? Oh, she's not Asian and blah blah blah. And I'm like, I don't think you paid attention to any of the source material.
Major was not like inherently Japanese. She was half and half, I believe. She was well, she was. I believe she was Anglo-Saxon, and
well, she was 100% robot. Aside from her,
but
brain.
that too, too. But
but it also shows how great of an actor that Scarlett Johansson is, that she can portray an Asian. I mean, that's just pure acting right there. Give her 30 Academy Awards.
I legitimately thought that her portrayal of Major Kusanagi was really, really good. Now, I did have some issues with Ghost in the Shell. Not a lot. It was mostly because of the mashing of like a couple different story arcs that they did to make the movie.
I can see that. They really did kind of interweave it in weird ways, but it was still good.
And that's what kills a lot of those good movies, is a lot of these anime adaptations is because they're like, oh, let's take like the high parts from these great stories that people know and then just put them in one, where it's like, just give me one story, you know? If you give me one main story arc in a movie form, then I'll be like, yo, give me a part 2, give me a part 3. I'll be back, give you $10 at the movie theater to see, you know, the rest of it. But I was like, you know what? We're not sure if this is going to be good, so we're just going to take 5 stories, put them in one, and nobody be the wiser, except, you know, for the actual core fans.
Yeah, it was a little weird because I'm one of those core fans of Ghost in the Shell. I love the anime and the manga and everything leading up to the movie. Absolutely. And I was like, why are we Laughing Man? What are we doing? The Laughing Man? Is that what we're doing? No, wait, we're doing this. Wait, huh? But you know, upon watching it again, though, I was like, okay, I kind of see what they were doing and trying to pad it out a little bit. But you know, I mean, you really could have done a little bit better, but it was still fun. It was still good.
I felt like they at least had a good basis of what the show was about and the overall show. So like the animation and whatnot, and the CGI, once again, it was hands down one of the cleanest they've done as far as live action was concerned. I didn't really have a problem with Scarlett Johansson playing it. I know there was a lot of backlash, especially people within the Asian community who were upset about it, and you know, rightfully so. You could feel the way which you like to feel. I felt that she did justice to the role though, because Major was very much embodied in the way that she portrayed it, in my opinion.
No, that's fair.
I gotta say it was good. Yeah, I definitely say it was good.
So, Ghost of the Shell gets a pass.
Yeah, definitely a pass.
So, now we're going to kind of get into some not good, though.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
And I know for a fact that this anime was near and dear to Dante and I, especially back in the 90s. Because this show made you question so much. You're up late night, Toonami, and then all of a sudden it's like 3 a.m. and you're like, do I like jazz? I think I like jazz now. Which leads us into Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop, the animation was amazing.
Top tier. Classic.
Stories, the characters, the scenarios, the ending, where somebody just starts mysteriously cutting onions in your room. It's just amazing.
These ninjas cutting onions.
It was one of the best 26 episode plus one movie series ever.
And that movie was solid. The most between Vicious and Vincent
Heaven's
in
Door,
film.
or was it Knocking on Heaven's Door or Heaven's Door? I can't remember off the top of my head. I know it's one of those.
This one's first episode?
I think that's the name of the movie. Yeah, I think it's like Knocking on Heaven's Door or something like that.
Yeah.
I think it is Knocking on Heaven's Door.
But you know what? As great as the animation was, the TV show was amazing. I'm going to put it like that. The TV show was amazing. That shit was great. Awesome.
Are we
Spectacular.
talking about the same TV show?
Yes, I am.
I felt he was going to do this.
That shit was fucking ass.
That shit was amazing.
No, here's the exception. All right, hold on. Here's the exception. Mustafa Shakir fucking owned Jet Black. Like, dude, he was forever Jet Black to me. Like, his portrayal of Jet Black was so good.
He was great. He was great as Jack Black. I'm not going to let you knock John Cho as Spike Spiegel. He was great as Spike Spiegel.
He was good. Now, here's my issue. I really had problem with. Like, I'll let Cho go, but I won't forgive Faye Valentine.
Daniela Pineda was trash.
What? Thank you.
Of the highest order. You took Faye Valentine, a femme fatale, a Romanese, howling at the moon, amazing, powerful, strong woman, and reduced her to a fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger wannabe knockoff one-liner bullshit. Get that shit out of here.
Her personality was supposed to be this domineering, like powerful, like powerhouse. Like, oh, okay, yeah. I'm
didn't give
but at the same time,
fuck.
everybody in this room. The way they even introduced her into the show was whack. Way too early, weirdly introduced, and it's like then she had beef with the wrong people at the weirdest time. Like, wait, what?
Right, because she came in, like in an anime, she came in stealing from them, you know? Like, it was the whole trio was nobody could trust each other, but they just happened to be in this situation where we need each other.
Right.
Not to mention the story was butchered. Like,
terribly.
it's not like Ghost in the Shell where you've got multiple seasons and arcs to pull from. It's not like One Piece where you've got 4,000 episodes to pull from. You had 26 episodes to pull from, and you managed to fuck that up.
Solid lore.
This was fan fiction at the highest order.
This was like some shit you read on Reddit.
No, because Reddit would have made a more comprehensive story. This is something that's on Tumblr.
No, this is a fucking Twitter fanfic.
Not Twitter.
No, because Twitter gave us Zora. So I'm telling you, this is Tumblr writing right here. That's how bad it was. Like, I want to punch people because you take this prestige, amazing anime with great characters, and you just give us a turd sandwich. Like, hey, here you go. You know?
And then you got Daniela Pineda over here shitting on the fans going, oh, you're just mad. No, we're mad because it sucked. You're just mad because this, that, and the other. No, we're mad because it sucked because you fucking butchered the story.
It was whack. Like and I'm gonna tell y'all to what degree I'm a true fan. I'm a true fan right now at my computer desk. I have, thanks to a gift due to my fiance, I have a Spike Spiegel mouse pad. I also have keychain. My ringtone right now is the theme song from the Seatbelts. Y'all think I'm joking? I love this show to the bottom of my core,
bro. I've got the show's soundtrack on vinyl behind me.
Okay, I'm jealous. I don't have vinyl. I'm jealous. But like,
and
how
yes,
could they
sound just as good as you think it does?
God dang it! I gotta get with you with that. Anyway, so
but I will say this. I like the costume that they had Danielle in for Faye. Like,
yeah, no, I agree with
costume
that.
Was
costume was good. Costume design across the board was solid.
Yes.
The Jet's arm kind of looked a little wonky in a few scenes, but it was forgivable. You're trying to make, a mechanical arm into real life. It's hard to do.
Right.
You want to know something else? How great this show was? It was nominated for a Primetime Emmy Award in 2022.
How?
It was for the Outstanding Main Title Design. Even that part was wrong. Like,
you want to know why? Because they tried to rip it off the original anime.
They did. They really did.
It was also nominated for the British Film Designers Guild Award. It was a nominee for Best Production Design, International TV, including miniseries, TV,
nominated
movies,
for a Raspberry.
I'm
hoping it was,
but it won Best Production Design at the New Zealand TV Awards in 2022. So it's a great show. It won awards and nominated for awards. So
first off, you and I both know awards aren't actually awards for good stuff. It's awards for who threw the most money at the judges.
This is very true. Love me. Here's not 100 million.
We will protect the integrity of the Academy.
No, it's pretty much the biggest sugar daddy got the biggest paycheck. It's like, ooh, I love this show now. Is that another briefcase? Thank you. Full of money? Absolutely. Not to quit your bills, correct?
Hey,
all right, great.
Hey, don't knock it, because I'm trying to get one of those briefcases full of money too, to promote something.
Hey, if you guys are giving out free briefcases, Feel free to give us some
Hey,
briefcases.
so
We
the
love you guys.
Academy was right. You know, I mean,
You know, I would never. I'll never go against your judgment whatsoever again. I'm just saying, as far as my particular opinion, I may not fully agree with it, but I do agree with your ability of choice. So let me get that briefcase by tomorrow. I appreciate it.
but I will say this though, this made me super happy that they canceled season 2 before they could butcher Ed.
Yes, that made me feel a lot better because Ed.
Now,
Edward's
I
my
don't
favorite
want
character.
to. I want anybody to think that I'm like throwing shade at the actress or actor who was playing Ed at the very end there. But you're trying to imitate a character that is so outlandishly out there and animated and just, wonky, walks on her hands all the time, just and it's a child hacker,
Yeah.
and trying to portray that into the big screen and that outlandishness and that loud of it is near impossible to do.
Yeah.
She was close.
Oh no, I'll give her that. She was pretty close.
She was real close. Like, she was real close, along with Ein. Like, they were close. Like, I was like, yeah,
Let's
I was
be
hyped to
honest,
see her.
it's not hard to do Ein.
Really not. Now you
Get
just
a
gotta get the
corgi.
eyebrows a little thicker.
Like, literally, go borrow one from the queen. Ooh,
Really,
sick burn.
Are we really trying to say that the dog wasn't dog enough for Ein's?
I said the
Not
dog was
good
dog
enough.
enough. It's not hard. It's Ein. How hard is
Not
it
dog
to
enough.
take a dog and say, hey, stand here and bark every once in a while?
So you're saying we need to recast the dog as Robbie Downey Jr. as Ein?
I need to get 50 corgis in here.
Either him or Christian Bale, one of the two.
He's gonna do great until it comes to the voice.
Gary Oldman's gonna be the dog.
God damn it, you're right. I bet it was Gary Oldman the whole time.
That man's
That's not
phenomenal character actor.
Or Benedict Cumberbatch.
What?
Yeah.
Can you imagine Benedict Cumberbatch as the dog? No.
Just walking in goes,
No.
bark? Bark? Is this my line? Bark?
It's Bark. It's like, is he Sherlock or is he the dog? I don't know what's happening here.
I don't know. There were just it was just done so poorly. I'm sorry. Cowboy Bebop gets a fail. 0 out of however many stars. It doesn't matter.
Negative stars.
Can we do negative stars?
You owe me stars. That's how bad it was.
God. It's,
It wasn't my favorite. So all those who enjoyed it, hey, more power to you. Just not my
if you enjoyed it, you're trash. Get out of here.
Wow.
Good Lord.
I enjoyed it.
Well,
am not
that's it
leaving
for
my
the
own
show.
I am not leaving my show. I enjoyed it.
Y'all have a wonderful evening.
Yeah, that is.
I'm fucking out.
All right, what else you got for us?
All right. You ready? You ready?
Uh-oh. No.
Death Note.
God.
There was one good thing about the Netflix Death Note.
Okay. You tell me what it was.
It was I'm having a brain fart. What was his name?
Was it the Shinigami?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's part.
I can't remember his name.
Are you talking about the character? You talking about the main characters? Or are you talking about the actual Shinigami?
No. The guy that was playing the Shinigami from Boondock Saints. He was the Green Goblin.
William Dafoe.
Yes,
Yep.
William Dafoe. That man's
William
back has to be hurting from trying to carry that fucking enormous dumpster fire.
It was atrocious.
But he
Not gonna lie.
rests his back, his hurting back, on a big pile of cash, a Netflix cash.
Yeah. I mean, shit, I would too.
I'd do it too. It's like, this dumpster fire. Well, shoot, let me get Cushion Buddy's millions.
He's like, oh, my back hurts. Hold
And
on, let
he's
me
so
open up my
well
wallet.
established that like even a movie like this can't hurt him.
That's a strong statement, and I stand by it.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. It's Willem Dafoe.
That man is
You
such
think, you think one bad
amazing
show or movie is going to destroy him? No, not even close. What has
Yeah,
John
that's-
Cho been in since fucking Cowboy Bebop? He's gone into hiding.
wait.
It was so
Ooh,
bad.
that's fighting words. Hold on, let's see what Dancho has been in since then.
It's a very good question. I wasn't a fan of it. I even watched I think it was a Japanese live action TV show that did it, and that one was better than the Netflix rendition. It was bad.
He was in something called Don't Make Me Go. Haven't heard of it. He was also in something called The After Party, which was 10 episodes. Don't know enough about it.
It's on Apple TV, so not a lot of people are going to know about it.
Oh, so like 5 people that have Apple TV know about it.
Hold up. So looking at this trailer, might need to go investigate this. Okay. All right, so looking at the cast that he's in, Tiffany Haddish, Sam Richardson, Kim Jing, Elizabeth Perkins, John Cho, Jack Whitehall, Zach Woods. Oh man, Ike Barinholtz, Ben Schwartz, Alana Glazer, Dave Franco. Okay, we had to take that back.
I just want to point out that Cowboy Bebop was so bad that while we were talking about another one, we ended up circling back to it just to complain about it more.
We couldn't even finish the next one. So no, and just to reiterate, that one sucked. Okay, back to this.
God. So, yeah, no, Death Note was not good.
It was not.
No.
I feel like for every 5 bad anime adaptations we get like 1 or 2 good ones. And I'm not really counting, because there's a lot of them in Japan that happen. I'm not really counting those, because not a lot of those get seen over here. You know, the Rurouni Kenshin Origins, or the Attack on Titan live action.
Okay, Attack on Titan was trash. Don't watch it. Don't.
Yeah, the Attack on Titan one was terrible. But you know the best one?
With a baby in it.
The best Japanese adaptation? Gintama.
Oh, I haven't seen that one yet. Is it good?
Great, dude. They recreate all the high points of the anime in the show. Even the iconic bathroom one, where there's like searching for toilet paper. It's amazing. Like, dude, you watch the live action, you're like, this is amazing. I don't want to stop.
See, look, we had a bad one, now we got another good one. Now, Full Metal Alchemist.
I was in the middle for this one.
Really?
I was in the middle for this one, because I will say I had the same feeling I had when I watched Bleach, the live action for it. And,
I was getting there. I hadn't got there yet.
The blocking for it, like meaning as far as like the fight scenes, were adequate. Like, and it had some lulls in there. Not gonna lie, had some points where I was getting sleepy. And I'm not gonna say it's 100% as great as either Brotherhood or the other one, but I will say like, all right, cool. We got some good fight scenes in here. I feel Edward Elric had a little bit of little machismo going. I liked a little bit of it. Not gonna say I liked it entirely, but it was decent.
Now, there's one that's it's in production right now. And like, I remember seeing like, it was like a teaser for it. And it was me and my girl. She's like, I don't get it. And all I saw was the finger gun. And I knew what it was.
Uh-oh.
It was the finger gun, the rose. And I'm like, oh, no, don't do it. Don't ruin it.
Oh, they are. You know they are.
They're going to ruin Yu Yu Hakusho.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Live action.
Yeah.
Who's going to do Kubara? Sword.
Like, it's just kind of one of those things where you're just like, come on, guys, don't.
And it's Netflix. That's the thing. It's Netflix is doing it. And you know what other show they got coming down the pike? One Piece.
What?
A live action One Piece.
Hell
no.
Oh, hell no. No, don't you dare touch One Piece. I will smack my with a rubber baton. I refuse.
Well, I mean, how are they going to combine 4,000 episodes into one movie?
I mean, it's 4,000 episodes. Unless you've been watching it since the beginning, you're not going to notice that there's five different stories mixed in there.
I know, right?
I'm caught up. That's why I've been watching movies. I'm caught up.
Tim.
Like, I'm current
Are you seriously
right now.
6,000 episodes deep into One Piece?
1,055 episodes strong. Yes, sir.
You knew the exact number. I was making shit up.
No. We just watched it the other night at dinner. Yeah, so 1,055
You
episodes,
watched
and I
all
watched
1,000
all the
episodes
movies
in one night?
Oh, I'd be dead, sir. No, we've been catching up over the time, and since I moved up here with the fiance, we've been watching all types of because I watched a lot of it when I was doing it at work when I was overseas. So I started watching more of it to catch up to current, and it just kept getting better and better, and the story kept evolving, and power started getting stronger. And so, oh, this is amazing. This is a work of art, and where are we gonna get to One Piece? But they keep letting you get more and more of like the tangible dopeness that's happening, and where we are right now.
Here's the question: have they found the Pirate King's treasure?
Not gonna lie to you, from the way they're writing it, we are not far off. Like it's,
you know what though,
that
sounds better than Bleach the anime. Because listen, as much as I like Bleach, and I do, if you cut out all the filler, you're only going to have like 10 episodes.
Looking at you, Naruto.
I was just saying. It's like you can do it at least 300-400 of those episodes, and you got a solid show still. Be a solid 26 episodes like a regular good anime.
Well, now with animes the way they are now, it's seasonal. The only ones that are still like running in long form like that is Attack on Titan, One Piece, because I don't think One Piece is ever going to actually end.
Nope, I love it. I'm not gonna lie, I love it. I'm addicted.
I think you have a problem, sir.
What? I don't want to be a Pirate King. What?
All right, so they got a live action Yu Yu Hakusho, a live action One Piece. I saw news about a live action Naruto. They're gonna do.
No!
And there's supposed to be a live action My Hero Academia.
Oh no!
My Hero? Who's gonna be All Might? Who will be all chest? Then convert to tiny chest.
Oh, it's gonna be Chris Evans,
Randy
obviously. It's gonna be Chris Evans. He's just gonna reverse, Captain America that role.
That's America's ass.
But another live action anime that had a live action adaptation.
What's that?
It's was it Keiku Guru? The gambling one, the gambling anime.
Oh, the crazy chick.
Yes.
I watched a little bit of that. I watched the not the live action. I watched the anime. The anime was wild.
If the anime is wild, you have to watch the live action. They transfer the craziness of this chick and everybody that she's playing against in the live action series, and it's on Netflix, and it's wild. Yes, this one was a great adaptation because, like you said, everybody's nuts in this show in the anime. And it's like they too into the actress and it's like, all right, you're crazy and you're about to play Russian roulette. Go.
Okay, let's put money on it. Let's make it more exciting. Oh, buddy, like what the hell's wrong with you?
It got kind of weird, like because they get like orgasmic about their gambling and the thought of dying by gambling, and it's one of those. It's like I might need to put some headphones on.
All right, so I'm going to dig kind of way back in the Wayback Machine for this one. And this one might even be a little bit controversial because it's kind of old. But I liked it. Speed Racer.
I thought it was fun. I thought it was like you watching, like you had to take LSD to do it, but it's to watch the film normally, but it was great.
I think it translated well because I don't think there was a plot to the original Speed Racer either.
I mean, the only plot was Racer X, Speed is trying to find his brother, and he's just trying to win some race to provide for his family. So,
and his monkey.
Yeah, I think that you're right, dude. That Speed Racer movie was fire. I really like it. I want to watch it again.
Like I might watch it tonight just cause. I mean, it came out in 2008. It was 2 hours long. It was 2 hours of craziness that just kind of worked.
Like it was.
Yeah, I saw that in theaters too.
And it was one of those like IMAX movies, so you're really in the theater, just watching all these colors. You're like, oh, the colors, man. But you know what?
It's beautiful.
Can you imagine that watching it in like one of those 3D box, like not the 3D box, like the 4D box, where you sit in a chair?
Like when we went and saw Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah. You imagine, because I mean, the whole gist of the whole movie is like they're like on a Hot Wheels track, doing loop-de-loops and spinning and twirling and all that. Hey, sit in those chairs.
It had one of my favorite actors in it, John Goodman. He was Pops.
John Goodman was the Pops, and it was like, I was like, you know what? I love this. I love John Goodman. You can't hate John Goodman. He's great.
Oh, and I'm going to interrupt the flow here for 1 second to introduce our sponsor. No, just kidding. We ain't got one of those. No. I want to say that Dante and I called this shit. We were fucking right.
Oh.
Brendan Fraser is one of the best actors of all time, and now he's got an Oscar.
Yep. I
It's
said
about
it.
time, too.
People laughed at me. The wife laughed at me. She tried to disown me. I was proven right. Brendan Fraser is a Meryl Streep a level actor.
Yeah, it just popped into my head, and I was like, hold on, I got to make this announcement because we were right.
That man deserves so much more. The way Hollywood did him is
know what?
disrespectful. All
Sir,
right.
I don't remember having a mouse in my pocket when I said that Brendan Fraser was the best actor in Hollywood.
I'm pretty sure I agreed with you. We're going to have to roll the tape back on that one.
I really don't remember. I thought I was being,
Hold on. Time out in the game. We need to review the footage.
Is this a classic episode of bandwagoning? Tune in next time. No, I'm kidding.
You bastard.
Oh, shit.
Oh, so in preparation for the show, I had to go to a throwback. I went and watched the Sailor Moon show that they had like 5 years ago.
You talking? Wait, hold on.
Is mine a live action?
Yes, the live action Sailor Moon show. It was one of those shows that, it was an actual show with bunches of episodes. And so they had it had the trademark transformations. Mm-hmm. Like the girls did the trademark transformation. It's like, okay, all right, this is actually kind of cool. The water, the hands movements, the bing, bing, bing,
Mm-hmm.
that was cool. And then it came for Tuxedo Mask to do his transform.
Wait, how old is that one?
Dude, it's like 5 years ago. It's like 5-6 years ago. It came out in Japan. It came out in Japan only.
Oh, that's probably why I didn't see that one.
Because it might be older. Because I remember watching that because somebody gave it to me on my hard drive when I was working overseas, and I remember watching. It's like, that looks like a young version of girl from Tokyo Drift, and kind of find out Mars is the same girl that played the girl from the main protagonist girl in Tokyo Drift.
Yeah. So yeah.
Like, oh, it's Mars.
Like the whole transformation. Like the funny part, like I said, the transformations were fire for all the Sailor Scouts, and even the cat had to get to do the transformation. So, but when it came to Tuxedo Mask, he literally just put some pants on and a shirt.
I mean,
Like
what else is there for him?
Like everybody's like doing the hand signs and bing, gloves magically pop, shoes come on, the heels or the boots or whatever. You got the little what's the thing called, the neckerchief.
Oh, the neckerchief.
Yeah, they had the neckerchief pop in, the headbands, all that magical stuff happening. And then it's like, oh, Tuxedo Mask. Yeah, let me go ahead and put my pants on with these shoes and then button up this shirt here.
Wait, was he doing like a awkward Superman in a phone booth thing?
Like he literally he shows up in his transformation in his boxers.
That's it. Like, it wasn't like dope. It wasn't like cinematic. It was just, yep, got my clothes on. Let me go fight some crime.
That sounds terrible.
Just like, what the? Like, I already know you're useless in the rest of the show, but now they even made your transformation useless. Like, that dude is useless.
Tuxedo Mask is useless. Any man strong enough to throw a rose and throw it in the concrete and make it stick, you gotta put some respect on his name.
For what? He literally shows up, throws a rose, and be like, hey, you should totally do this now. And then sit back and watch them.
It's not like he ever actually helped.
He just stops an attack like, oh,
hey, you should do this.
But he looks great.
He was literally the definition of mansplaining.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, no. Not mansplaining.
Like, he shows up and you should aim for the head.
Shows up, bitch, why didn't you do this?
And then sits back and watches. Like,
Doesn't do anything else. It just fucking leaves. Did you never watch any Sailor Moon?
It's actually really true, and I was kind of trying to hold off on that, but damn it, I like Tuxedo Mask, man. Him and Moonlight Knight, I like those guys, man.
How is there? What is there to like about him? He literally shows up, throw a rose, and just gets like.
He's like the best coworker that doesn't do a damn thing at work, but at the same time, he's stellar in every other aspect of it. Oh yeah, what does he do? Not a damn thing. But on paper, I walk on water.
Bro, I'm sorry. I don't even know why he was even in the fucking show. It makes no damn sense.
Bro,
Like,
They needed somebody for old girl to be like attracted to.
I mean, that's cool and all. Like, you want to give her a love interest, but can he do something?
I got these roses. You see me in the tux, baby? You say nobody else look good in tux like me. I fight crime in tuxes.
It's like, come on,
You
dog.
try to fight crime in higher bottoms?
With a top hat and a mask?
You know what I'm saying? Ask T-Pain. He the only person I know how to fight crime with a top hat on.
now,
Top hat and some sunglasses.
wasn't Battle Royale a manga first? Or was it a book? I can't remember.
I know it was a book. I don't know if it was a manga. But I'm glad you brought that up. Everyone who's a fan of Mockingjay and the rest of it is a full-blown ripoff.
I mean, we kind of already knew this because we kind of, watched Battle Royale back in the day.
1 and 2.
Yeah. And I remember when Hunger Games and stuff come out, I was like, isn't this just like Diet Battle Royale?
Exact. You know how many arguments I got into? Because it's like, dude, this is stolen. No, it's not. I said, it came out on VHS. It's stolen.
It came out in 2000. Wait, did we still have VHS? We did still have VHS in 2000.
It was VHS, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when people convert them over. They had the VHS player and the CD player so they can kind of, bleed one onto the other.
I mean, there's...
Yeah,
I think
man. I'm telling you.
I think there was even a Blockbuster at the time.
Yeah, no, I think you're
not
right.
the Blockbuster.
But yo,
I still got my Blockbuster cards.
Battle Royale is still, to this day, a great movie just because even shock factor, the shock factor to it, you was not ready for that. You was not ready for what went down in that movie.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute. Like, didn't the opening scene have like 12 kids just jump on a train tracks and just get splattered?
Yep.
It's been so long since I've seen
No.
it.
That was that was the Suicide Club. That was Suicide Club.
Suicide Club. That one is like they're in the classroom and then they're on a road trip to like some place that they think they're going. They get gas masked on a bus and then they go to the island.
Yeah.
But
it kind of brings me around to my main point of this episode is now, because for years Hollywood is just regurgitating everything because they haven't been able to come up with anything new and original for a long time. And I'm starting to see it bleed into anime too.
Oh.
Yeah, the new Trigun Stampede is not good either.
I haven't watched it. Don't hurt my feelings. My boy said he liked it, so I don't know. Because I love Trigun. Trigun's like my top 5. Like it's.
Sir, you might want to watch that. You might want to watch it so you know.
It's trash. It's butt cheeks.
I can't say. I'm gonna be real with you. I never watched the first Trigun, so when I tried to watch this version,
You didn't watch the original?
Sir.
yeah, I was like, I want to watch this, and
How's that even a thing? We grew up together. We watched all the same shows together.
I just didn't watch Trigun. Like, I watched a lot of anime, and to this day,
Do
I
I
still
even
watch
know
a
you?
lot of
How
anime.
have you not seen Vash Stampede at his greatest? He's the most loving and deadly
You know who
person
his
you've
voice
ever
is
seen.
in the English version? Is Johnny Young Bosch.
Like,
It
I
is.
will admit, I think it was one of those because like everybody else was watching it, and I'm like, I get to it later. Let me see what everybody's missing out on. Like how
Of course,
everybody's all
everybody
about.
was watching it. It was the only thing we had to watch back then. It was 2000. Our anime consumption was Toonami. That was it.
And what you
Now,
find
if
at
you
the
were bougie,
and what you
had
find at the anime
stars.
club.
If you were bougie and had stars, they showed anime, and that's why I watched Fist of the North Star first.
Now that was great.
Because that was where Dante got me hooked on one of the greatest animes of all time, Tenchi Muyo.
Oh, absolutely.
The greatest.
Oh, I had so many manga that got destroyed in a storm that I'm so sad about. Like I had soft covers of the very first Tenchi Muyo. I was like, oh my gosh, I love the show.
Dude, and I love the fact that it's still going. Like the series, like the series is still going, and the story has so convoluted a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, have you watched War on Geminar?
Dude, that's even. I love that one. That
seen it.
I watch
love
at
it.
least. I watch
I'm
it at least
not-
every 3 months.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad at all. What I'm saying is, what's this supposed to be about, bro?
No, dude. So
Where's Tenchi? Where's the man whose name is in the title?
I would tell you. So I was wondering about that too. I didn't realize that you actually got to go hit the books. So
it's one of those.
Kenshi really is, Tenchi's his stepbrother.
Well, I mean, his name was kind of on the nose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
So if you go back to the original Tenchi Muyo series, when his new stepmom and Nobuyuki end up having a kid, there's Kenshi. So a certain scientist decided to shoot him off to another place.
would it be Washu?
Shout out to Buwashu.
She sent him off to another planet to test his skills. Why don't you? So that's how we got Kenshi on his own adventure, who ends up making his own harem. And I was sitting there watching this, and I realized I need to be Tenshi's neighbor, because not only do Tenchi has his own harem, his brother has his own harem. His neighbor Senya Yamada has his own harem just because he literally.
Oh, that's right. Sena did end up being his neighbor, didn't he?
Yeah, he literally
Absolutely.
rode his bike past his house, damn near drowned, but got saved by a Galaxy police officer, and that's how he ended up starting his harem, by passing by Tenchi's house. So imagine if you was actually friends with that guy.
Yeah.
You know the fun thing? He's so lucky and unlucky at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, like, oh no, I'm going to mess with this old rock face. What's this? Oh, there's an old demon in this. Oh, what, Ryoko? Dang you, babe. Why you wasn't naked?
ever?
Right?
It's like,
you was trying to kill half the
no.
world.
And you know the funny part about the whole series of the Tenchi movie, the whole series, all kicks off after Mihoshi submits her report. Like if you go back to the original, when Mihoshi sends off her report about Kagato, about defeating Kagato, the rest of the spinoffs come from that.
It really does. I didn't even think about that.
I'm talking like that's some long term storytelling
Fucking
right there.
Mihoshi.
Yeah,
She was also
I
the
love me
one
some
that revived Sena, wasn't she?
no,
Was it Mihoshi? No.
Who was that?
Mihoshi just introduced us to Galaxy Police.
Yeah.
Which,
Which was great.
But anyways, I digress. Like I said, we need more original ideas. Now, you can do live action anime. It can be done, as we've stated. The problem is we're only getting 1 or 2 for every 5 bad. And you would think that these people would go, hey, let's look at these ones that people love, and let's do that. But instead, they're like, okay, yeah, they did that, but we're not going to do that. We're going to do some creative liberties here.
Stop. It's not creative. It's rude. We don't like it.
It's rude.
It's not consensual. That's banana square. Don't touch that. Leave it alone.
We glossed over one of the biggest. Well, I guess because it's not an anime, but it's a cartoon that was adapted. The Last Airbender.
Oh.
I really didn't want to do that because that one hurts my soul.
It hurts more than
the
any
show,
of them.
the original show, both of them. I mean, Legend of Korra, Avatar: The Last Airbender, both of those were so good, so amazing. And a lot of people, that's the funny part is that is the biggest point of contention out of the whole show is it anime?
I feel like it is, but hey.
I would say it was anime. I mean, just because it
But
didn't come from Japan.
I was gonna say there's a lot of people that say it's not because it was done by Nickelodeon. And that was the hardest show Nickelodeon's ever fucking done.
To this day, I can't name it a harder show.
I mean, Action League Now, as told by Ginger.
I mean, hold on. If we really want to go
Those
down
are
that road, we could talk about Ren and Stimpy or Rocko's Modern Life. Like,
Ooh, my
how
favorite.
were those even children's shows?
Oh
Ren and
baby,
Stimpy.
oh baby, oh baby.
That Ren and Stimpy was not a children's show.
No, it wasn't. It was filthy. I see more and more every day as an adult. I was like, how were we allowed to watch this?
I mean, you started
I
listening
mean,
to
it explains a lot now, but
I mean, if you listen to
About
the
us.
lyrics, you listen to the lyrics of Happy Happy Joy Joy. Like he literally says, "I'll teach you to be happy. I'll teach your grandmother to suck eggs." It's like, whoa, wait a minute.
Sir, like, is this where Happy Happy JoJo goes?
It went, yeah.
like I said, but we could get into the minutia of the argument, but is it or is it not anime from a technical standpoint?
I would say it has to be, simply because it has every nuance of it. It has storytelling, which was been, it was drawn in, because I consider anime outside the realm of just regular cartoons. People don't cut those in two. Like, they really are different. Cartoons, they can tell a great story and all that good stuff, but the depth of the storytelling, the beauty of the artistry when you're being drawn, like how well can you interpret the story for longevity. Like, they did so many great things. There's so many layers to it. They mess with like everything that you could ever ask for in a great show, even a movie, if you will. And they put it in a goddamn Nickelodeon show. Like,
But
you can't compete with that.
But it wasn't made in Japan.
it wasn't made in Japan.
But a lot of anime nowadays isn't. So do we disassociate those as well and say they're not anime?
Wait. Hold up. What do you mean a lot of anime isn't? If it's anime, it is.
I don't know. Nowadays, it's kind of a blanket statement now, because like there's a lot of anime that comes from China. If you haven't noticed, there's a huge burst of anime that's been coming from China.
Yeah.
And it's solid.
Yeah. I mean, and that's our big point right there is animation. Because China's getting in the game. Korea has been, steady trying to get their name out there for their animation. And of course,
They've done a lot of
Japan.
webtoons.
Yeah, of course, you got Japan, Japanese animation. For us Americans, most of our stuff are cartoons.
Yep.
I mean, but the whole phrase anime was coined from Japanese animation.
Yeah.
Yes. But okay, say perfect example of this. When a chef does a French dish, if they stay true to the recipe that is part of the French dish, is it not still a French dish? Or is it just because, if what made in France is no longer a French dish? Semantics.
That's
Message.
a really good fucking point.
Just my thoughts, baby.
Good sir, I think you have you have made the winning argument there.
Yeah.
I think
I appreciate you.
I think I have to readjust my life that Avatar is anime.
Avatar is anime, and the fun thing, anybody say anything wrong about it, you say anything bad about Uncle Iroh, we fighting in the street.
That's
My
100%
cabbage.
Hey, Cabbage Man too? Cabbage Man persevered. All right.
So they're making a new live action adaptation for it, right? Netflix. So Dame Dae Kim is actually leading on this one, and they actually went and said, okay, we're gonna get some martial arts specialists, and we're gonna get a kid who's Asian who's gonna be our martial arts specialist for this.
Let it die.
All right.
Look what they've done to my boy. I don't want you to do it again.
It's
About
what
to
it
have
is.
Dragon Ball Evolution 2.0.
Now I don't know. Now it's Dame Dae Kim. Now he brought us the what's that one show? The Good Doctor over here. So he's actually taken some products from overseas and made them really good over here. So I believe he's gonna do a good job with this new Last Airbender live action remake.
If it can't meet the standard of Rurouni Kenshin in live action status, I don't trust you.
I'm gonna have to watch that one because I haven't seen it yet.
Dude, watch all three of them. It's 3 movies.
There's 3?
And I've watched them. There's 3 films. I think 2 of them are on Netflix. The third one you have to find somewhere else. I can't forget. Might be on Crunchyroll.
I think they're all on Netflix. Yeah. Oh, don't sleep on that Assassination Classroom live action.
Really?
I haven't watched that yet.
Yeah, dude, it's really good. Like,
heard
dude,
it was good.
like because Kokoro Sensei, he's purely animated, and they do a good job of having him in the scenes interacting with everything. Like, he doesn't look sloppy or anything. Like, he does look like, yeah, he stands out because he's a big yellow blob who changes colors and stuff. But he looks really good.
Mach 22.
Like,
When he goes Mach 22, does it look weird?
No, he looks really, really good. Like, they did a really good job live action on this.
Okay. I'm gonna add it to my watch list.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Like I said, but it's even the Japanese have a hard time doing live action adaptations, though. But like when Americans get involved, it just goes to hell.
Because we so busy trying to make a buck and don't really care about the actual source material.
The source material, yeah.
If you actually cared about the source material, you fell in love with it. Like, perfect example. They had every element of, what was it? Cowboy Bebop had such potential. And
I was hyped for it, man. Like, I remember, like, oh, they got, like, the original opening and stuff. I'm like, I was on the hype train, bro. The hype train had no brakes.
Yeah, and then it came out straight doo-doo.
Yeah, and then the hype train ran into a fucking mountain.
And John Wick finished everybody else off. Everyone else off. Just
seriously, it was so bad.
And I'm with you on that one. Like, us Americans, we take great items from overseas and we just poo-poo on it. Like, oh, it doesn't translate well. It's like, it probably would. Like, The Departed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was based off what's that movie? Something. It's like, The Departed, the source material for The Departed, it's literally 3 movies. You could have made The Departed 3 times. Because the source materials was literally 3 movies, and all 3 were excellent, and they had you at the edge of your seat. Like, that right there is like a prime example of taking the source material, bringing it over to the Americans, like, oh, well, the American audiences are not going to get to understand it, so we're just going to make it one whole product. And it's like...
And I hate when they do that. It's like, you're not even giving American audiences a chance to try.
Yeah. And a lot of times, if you actually do the story well enough, we'll be fully invested. Like, give it the same amount of love you gave Game of Thrones and everything else. Like, you put so much time, energy, and emphasis on making it amazing. If you actually care about the source material and you actually like look at it from a fan perspective, I bet you the material will turn out way better than them half-assing it the way they do.
And that's why I think like Battle Angel Alita worked. That's why Ghost in the Shell worked.
Absolutely.
Infernal Affairs. That's what that's what the source material called for The Departed. Infernal Affairs.
Mm.
But yeah, I mean, it sucks watching that happen. Like, you take a good material, everybody knows and love, and be like, oh, we're gonna commercialize it. We're gonna, update it. Hippity hoppity update.
I hate to say this, but we're all sounding like a bunch of hipsters right now. I liked it back when it was small. I was watching them back when they were playing in Tommy's basement 10 years ago. It was way better. Now they're just sellouts.
Back when they reported the Zordon and they wouldn't see they only flipped over one camera, I feel like a bunch of posers now. All right.
Aren't they making another Power Rangers movie too?
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. Oh yeah, they got like a special movie coming with the original Black Ranger and the original Blue Ranger.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna have the green, white, or yellow Ranger.
Yeah.
No. What? To be fair, the green and the white one's the same one, same person. So
I know, but it sounded better when you had 3 as opposed to 2.
No, I give you that's fair. But at the same time, like when he was Green Ranger, he was all smoke. He said, "I want to whip everybody ass."
Yeah, he really did. He
jumped
really
in. If you go back, he jumped in their Megazord, beat their ass,
threw them out of it. He didn't just like get out. No, he yeeted them motherfuckers out the Megazord, bro.
He did solo the whole team.
He GTA kicked their ass out of the fucking Zord. Move. My Zord now, punk.
Like the Green Ranger, the Green Ranger was the best Ranger of all. I mean,
The
he
Green
soloed,
Ranger was just Debo, man.
like he soloed the whole team and the enemy. Like, ain't nobody touching me. I run these streets.
Like, what if he had just taken the Megazord? You just hear it squeaking. It's my Zord pump.
What's the place called? Angel Grove? Yeah. I run Angel Grove. It's my house.
Hey, man, I want our Zord back.
Shut
My
up,
grandma gave me that Zord. My grandma gave me that Zord.
And then, like, well, didn't he turn like into the White Ranger? And then he started merging with their Zords, and then took over the control of their Zords.
Absolutely. Move, peons. You clearly don't know how to handle all this muscle.
Like it just.
He did so many things that didn't make sense. He had a knife that was a flute, but at the same time he couldn't breathe out his mask. I don't know how he did it.
Don't question the man's awesomeness.
Oh, so
It's like Chuck Norris.
So I guess that counts as another great adaptation, anime adaptation.
Technically, yeah. No,
Yeah,
that was a good one. Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Because what, Cumin Rider, not Cumin Rider, yeah, because Cumin Rider is a different one. Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
so
yeah,
Power
like,
Rangers.
I'm not
you
gonna
had,
lie though, it did hurt my feelings a lot when I found out about JDF. You know,
Yeah.
Man, dude, I had to take a few minutes out my day. I was in the middle of a stream when we found out. No, actually, it was right. I had just found out, and we were streaming about it on Twitch. And I was like, "Oh, okay, gotcha." Wait, he's dead? Oh, stop playing. Like, you mean the hardest Ranger? Like, out of all of them, he's been through like almost every Power Ranger rendition there is, and keeps showing up to whoop people's ass.
you know, there's still a movie of his that's yet to come out, right?
Isn't it with Bat Under the Sun?
No, wait, what?
There are people who like do all those live
Oh
action
yeah.
renditions.
It's Legend of the White Dragon.
Right. I'm waiting to see that.
Yeah, that kind of made me mad though, because I was just like, why JDF? Why?
Of all the people, man, it's just that's like you gonna tell me Wishbone like just said I can't take this. I'm gonna walk off somewhere. Like Wishbone, no, like it's my childhood, baby. Don't take that from me.
Man.
I think it's supposed to come out later this year too. We're gonna have to go watch that.
Yeah,
He was great. He was great.
it was, man. Like if you tell me at one point in your life, I don't care whatever you identify as or who at what time when you were younger, you watched Power Rangers at one point, and it touched your heart to some degree.
It was a great series. Like,
Wasn't it Bandai that did it too?
yeah, Bandai, yeah. Saban. It was Saban who brought it over. And
Okay.
yeah, Saban brought it over. He hooked up with Bandai as a distributor. But yeah, Saban basically runs over to Japan, gets the latest version of the Rangers over there, and bring it back, and then splices it and stuff with American actors. But it's still a fire series. Like let's not kid ourselves. Power Rangers is still a show, man. Like it's been on for decades, and it's still one of those shows. Like if I had a kid, they would be watching it
Right now, Power Rangers, like,
flipping over the seats.
crazy.
And like, sit your ass down.
So I got one more, but I don't know if it qualifies.
Uh-oh.
And it kind
Wild card.
of, yeah, it's definitely a wild card. It's from Japan.
What?
The Super Mario Brothers movie.
Oh.
I'm on the fence about it.
I'm gonna
It
go watch it
originated-
regardless.
I gotta watch it, regardless. Let me be very clear. I gotta watch it. I will definitely.
I mean,
say
it's
that
got some star power in it. It does.
It does. I want to see Jack Black as Bowser. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
It's got to happen. Chris
But why
Pratt as
couldn't
Mario.
they just get Charles Martinet as Mario?
Because he probably said, "No, I'm not doing that shit again." I mean, they didn't even
have
go.
John Leguizamo's Luigi.
Yeah, they didn't even grab John Leguizamo for Luigi. Like,
I mean, well, they got Charlie Day doing Luigi, but no, Charles Martinet's in it. Because you know he's the voice of Mario from the games.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently
He kills
he's
it.
going to be Mario's dad.
you know what? It's. It all goes back. All the blame goes back to Disney.
Shh, don't talk about the mouse overlord so loud.
That's because if it wasn't for
Talking shit.
Aladdin, he would have had, the original voice of Mario would have been the lead voice, but because Aladdin happened with Robin Williams and it just exploded. They're like, oh, we have to get all these celebrities to do voiceovers for these characters. Well, there's literally somebody who's probably been doing the voice for like 20 years.
I didn't even see the Aladdin remake.
I did. Okay, so I have to say this. I'll say this now. I love Will Smith. Even with him bitch smacking people on stage, I still like Will Smith as an actor. Yes, it is. Smack the living taste out that boy's mouth. He remember what he had for lunch 2 years ago.
Hey.
So
just remember, keep his wife's name out of your mouth.
Keep his wife's name. Well,
but if it had been The Rock, would he had that same energy?
Of course not.
Yeah, he would have.
No, he wouldn't have.
No, he would have got.
You know damn good and well he wouldn't have.
He was Deadshot. Okay,
and The Rock is the Boulder now. So you really gonna question that?
The Boulder is conflicted.
What are you, sissy? The Boulder's over his confliction. In reality, I did watch the live action rendition with Will Smith in it. Do not compare the two at all. You will be hurt. If you watch it as his own entity, like, it's not bad. Will Smith brings his own little flair to Genie, but at the same time, if you're going apples to apples, it's terrible. Like,
but using that same thought process, you can say the same about any of the other stuff that we've talked about today.
No, we can't. So here's why.
I was about to say, explain yourself, sir. Defend your argument.
I'm gonna tell you why. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Even if you took like civil liberties with pacing, with like you change the character's entire motive in that. Like, wait a minute. Wait, why is Sokka not funny? Why is Uncle Iroh not fat? Why does it take 1,300 moves like you're playing Street Fighter to do one move? Why did it take that long for that pebble to hit that man's face? Like, there was a lot of things that he did wrong with this. They bastardized the source material so badly to the point where it's like, is that a prom night dumpster baby or is that my baby? I don't know what happened. Like, no.
Cowboy Bebop was so bad that Shinichiro Watanabe was like, that's bad. I don't want anything to do with it. The original creator said, "Oh no, that's bad."
Yeah, that's really bad. And in the same
line, and we're back on Cowboy Bebop.
And in that line,
in
that line of thinking, you got to go back to Dragon Ball.
Oh God damn it! I don't want to go back there. We went there years ago. Hold on. Oh fuck. Oh God damn it! I just thought of another one.
Oh no.
That might qualify.
Oh shit. What?
And it kind of hurts my feelings to think about it because it was the last movie he was in.
No, don't you dare. No, don't you dare. That movie is a classic masterpiece. We leave it alone. Do not touch it. Leave it in the
not a classic masterpiece.
Yes, it is.
It is
not.
It is. You're not going to besmirch his great name by trying to say that Street Fighter was a terrible movie. You're not going to say that.
Jean-Claude Van Damme was geeked out of his skull for the whole movie. They had a bigger cocaine budget than most movies have today.
But did he not look like Guile?
Did he not look like Guile?
He did look like Guile. He looked like a fucking geeked up, skeeted Guile.
I mean, Kylie Minogue, my love of my life, she looked like Cammy.
Damn, she look like Cammy.
DJ look like DJ. Zangief look like Zangief.
Now, Ken and Ryu, debatable. that was debatable.
Hold on now. Because you accused me of this when we were talking on the phone a couple weeks ago. You said that I couldn't be unbiased when I was talking about another show that we're saving for another episode. So we'll say it's really bad too. But you said that I was incapable of being non-biased towards the show. I am now accusing you of the same.
Gotcha.
Is that so?
Yes.
Sprinkle a little salt in that wound.
This movie had it had the Street Fighter lore to it. Except you didn't have Ken and Ryu just, wandering the world.
Did it though?
It did. Shadaloo was trying to take over the world. He literally had I think it was like 100 people held hostage.
Oh, well then in that case, Dragon Ball's good. Why? Because it had Dragon Balls in it.
It stayed.
I will not stand here and permit that to become law or an existence to where any part. No.
I mean, Bison had his motive. He was like, hey, I'm just a madman who wants to take over the world. I have hostages. I want the UN to recognize Shadaloo as a country and bow down to my power. Gaio, the U.S. colonel from the United States of America who's leading the charge into battle because that's what America does, ends up getting a nation of people of Australia, China, Japan, and even another American by the name of Ken Masters to go take this man down. He went and took down a Jamaican. He went and took down a Russian. He went and took down a Brazilian. He even took down an Indian.
But instead of actually having an army do it, they sent 5 dudes.
They sent the whole army. It just took 5 dudes to tear everything else up.
So it's Dynasty Warriors. They just sent a couple generals and wash out by 5,000.
Yeah, because if you sit there and watch the end of the movie, the rest of the UN showed up and then secured the area while guy was all like, "Yo, I'm done." I already saw this. America.
I'm sorry. I was leaning back so hard listening to the bull crap coming out of your mouth right now that I think my chair broke.
You broke his switches.
Now I gotta cut you.
That's the rules.
Are you going to tell me objectively that Street Fighter was good?
Street Fighter was good.
Okay.
It was.
Are we speaking from your childhood perspective, or are you speaking from your heart, or you like the reality of it?
I feel like he's speaking from his feelings and not from his objective brain.
What are you talking about? The movie was good. Yeah, the story could have been more. All right, so everybody's going to be hung up about our main character not being Ken and Ryu. Mm-hmm. And another thing that I have to knock is, the moves. Like, we didn't get our moves. We had, one Hadouken?
I will say
Gaio busted out.
Monkey.
At least Gaio busted out the flash kick twice on him.
I'll give you that.
E Honda busted out. Yeah, E Honda even busted out the hand slaps. I don't think.
Yeah, but where was the Sonic Boom?
I think he did hit him with the Sonic Boom.
No.
He only hit him with the flash kick as he hit him. He kicked him to the bell twice. Chun-Li, she even did the spin flying kick.
So, but okay.
First off, Jackie Chan did the best Chun-Li ever.
Wait, what? City Hunter, which is another adaptation of an anime into a movie.
City Hunter was great. Did you see the Korean drama version
of City Hunter? No.
Oh, dude, it is solid. Like, go and find it. I think it's on Hulu. City Hunter live action is brilliant. They did a great job with this joint.
You know what the Street Fighter Rotten Tomatoes score is?
I know what it is.
No, I want to know it.
It's 11% on the tomato meter, 20% audience score.
But you know what?
It's got a 4.0 rating out of 10 on IMDb. And this man's going to sit here and tell me it's good.
Hold on. You're missing one more thing. 74% people like this movie. So that just tells you critics don't know what they're talking about.
We're critics. Okay. We are critics now. This is like what we do.
And I'm telling you that the Street Fighter movie was a great movie. You're telling me
you don't know what you're talking about.
Sir. Good sir.
You ain't got the answers.
Good sir. Street Fighter was a great movie.
You can't handle the truth.
It could have been better, yes. But for this movie, for Street Fighter, the drops, you had all the
Vega
characters
was so bad.
All the characters looked like their characters except for Blanca.
Blanca looked like
I hadn't gotten there yet. After Vega, I was going to talk about Blanca, but
Blanca was the worst one. He was the worst offender out of all of them.
Yeah. But I mean, other
The
than
best
that,
part of that movie was Raul Julia.
Absolutely.
he was amazing. He was amazing.
Oh man, he powered through that film. Like I respect him more and more for that. I mean, if you ever watched the behind the scenes, how he pretty much was doing it for a love letter to his children and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he
And-
wanted to be something that his children could watch and enjoy because the kids like Street Fighter.
Exactly. Now, granted, I love Street Fighter. I also love the anime. I loved every rendition of it.
The
problem
animes were
is-
great.
Animes were solid. Like, they were amazing. Made me fear Sagat, but I'm gonna get on that later. Matter of fact, no, I have to add this little tidbit in. Sagat is like, what, 7'2", 7'3", something like that? That he has the audacity to crouch down and then throw a punch up into your chin and then jump into that bitch and then make you fly. It's the single most disrespectful move.
Yeah, he was.
But why
Yeah, you
did they
38
have
feet there.
Bison throw out lightning like he's fucking the Emperor, like Emperor Palpatine?
Count Dooku.
You know what? Let's not. Even in the source.
Oh,
it's
am I
gotten even
dwelling too
dumber.
hard on the little things?
No. Even in the source, it's gotten even dumb because he was throwing like psycho balls in Street Fighter 3 and Alpha, and in Street Fighter 4, he was throwing like psycho balls, which is like, what do you do? No, you're supposed to do your psycho crusher and your psycho
Yep.
knee, you
Yep.
know, and your head stumps. Why are
And
you
hit him with
throwing?
Colgate Smile.
Yeah, why are you throwing a projectile? Like, no, that's not what you do. So yeah, I put that one on the actual creator of Street Fighter for letting that happen in the movie.
As a child, I love the film. I consumed it. I'd watch it again right now because I love the content. Will I tell it as a great movie? No. I have to be honest with myself. It's not a good movie, but at the same time, it is entertaining. It can be entertaining and trash at the same time.
Which
You know
makes
what?
it
That's-
what?
That's
A good
fair.
movie.
It could be.
Stop
it was,
lying to yourself. Stop lying to all 5 of our listeners. And stop lying to Tim.
It was a good movie.
It was good to us. It was like a really good relationship with an ugly face. It's like, come on now. Come on.
Yeah, if you turn off the lights and the TV, it's a great movie.
It had all
Did
the
you use Lil Braille?
characters. Like the movie had all our characters that we love. Yeah, it had them on different teams. Like DJ was supposed to be a good guy, but they had him as a bad guy. And yeah, Blanca was weird created.
He wasn't just weird, he was awkward.
He was terribly awkward.
But watching E Honda and Zangief go at it, and they're like, "Oh no, they're destroying the city!" It's like Godzilla. That was fun.
It was, once again, it can be entertaining and trash at the same time. How many times have you watched Sharknado?
Like what else? All right, so
Never.
what is the downside to this movie?
The downside is really like, but if you really get down to it, it's like if you go from the anime to that live action, the only thing that's the same is probably the uniforms.
Everybody
And
was
why
dressed-
did they put him in a beret? Why was Jean-Claude Van Damme in a beret?
Because Guy
Dude.
wore a beret.
No, guy
wanted
had
that
that,
guy
had
hair.
that high top. Me too. You
I
could have
wanted
got some
that
spray.
hair.
You could have got some spray and put some extensions on it. You could have done that. We had the technology.
But that hair, though.
Bro, everybody had the unis on, had their gear on. Ken Ryu had the gi on. Freaking E Honda tore off, ripped off his shirt. He went into this whole sumo mode. I mean, Zangief threw out his
I
shirt.
didn't see him flying across the screen like in the game.
No, but he was
I was
pushing.
looking
he was
for
doing
that.
he was doing the hand slaps. He was doing
doing
the
the
hand
hand
slaps.
slaps.
Bow, bow, bow.
But I didn't see him fly like Superman with that gut with the little bit of abs in it. I didn't see the little abs in the gut. I feel disrespected. They could have spray painted the abs. You saw 300.
Like, come on. They even had T-Hawk. T-Hawk even showed up in his native gear. Like,
I thought that was kind of weird that T-Hawk was in it. I'm not going to lie. I was like, man, how you going to pull out the joke character?
and then what makes it, and then the chef kiss to it all is after the movie was done, they defeated the enemy. They all hit their signature pose.
I'm looking at that picture right now.
Gaio did the hair. He did the hair comb.
Cammy's doing the look back.
the look back. Even Chung Li did the hop and the peace sign. Like, How can you sit there and say, "Oh, this movie was bad" when they had everything? When it was great fan service in this movie.
You know what, Dante? I got a perfect rebuttal for that.
Okay,
I got a perfect rebuttal for this.
all right.
It was a great film. It was great to you. It was good in the feels. You know what else was good? Ninja Turtles live action. You had. You tell me, go back right now. What's up?
I'm about to Will Smith. You keep the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles out your motherfucking mouth.
I'm only gonna talk about one of them because the rest, I love the other ones. There's only one that bothered me when you had your boy Vanilla Ice. What?
You will not sit here, come on to our show,
I got to.
and talk bad about Vanilla Ice and the Turtle Rap.
I got to. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go! Come on, bro.
I'm trying not to throw this man out. I'm trying not to throw this man out this recording.
You will not come onto our show and badmouth the Turtle Rap and the Ninja Turtles.
It's not the Ninja Turtles.
I will not stand for it.
Hear me out. Hear me out now. Yeah, this says Mount Land and stuff. Now, hear me out. The Ninja Turtles itself was a good first time, absolutely. The other movies were amazing, especially with the feudal Japan, all this stuff. It was great.
And it's still good.
Still good to a degree. Now,
Dante, come get your boy.
For the age bracket that it was in, it was perfect for the timing. Compared to like nowadays, not the same. Vanilla Ice. This is literally my biggest crux with it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Dante, you need to come get your boy.
How did you not like the ninja rap? Go ninja, go ninja, go, go ninja, go ninja, no, go, go, go. He even had a dance, dog.
Yeah, he had a dance. There's a lot of things that dance.
Vanilla Ice was putting out dances before everyone else.
He had the hand moves. He had the kicks. He had the turtles on stage with him while doing the.
That's right. Fuck the Cupid Shuffle. We had the Ninja Turtle dance.
Even when he was doing like the music video
the butterfly
of
Tootsie-Roll
the
came out
song, he still had the turtles with him. Like, sorry, I'm gonna have to fight you in the street, dog. It's on, dog.
Look, sir.
We're gonna have to drive up to Virginia and we're gonna have to settle this.
It's on site, dog.
That's all right, cool. I got some extra gloves. Look, it's all with love. Fight me evenly one at a time in the street.
Like if you want to knock the recent movies, okay, yeah, we can knock
By all
the
means,
recent
go
movies.
for it.
Yeah.
A lot of them weren't good, anyways.
But the classics, like the only one I really had an issue with is what Turtles in Time.
Yeah,
That was Turtles in Time. Was
the worst of the three, and by saying it's the worst,
Yeah.
wasn't even that bad because it was you're setting the bar high with the first two.
Yeah,
But I think once again, I'm trying to say it's like there's certain levels things where we have like rose-colored glasses on, and it's like it's great, but then it's like okay, and they fit towards the characters, towards the comic books and other things like that.
Sir, you have cut me
My
to
biggest
the
beef
quick.
is literally
You've
with
come
Vanilla
onto
Ice.
our show and insulted us.
It was never my intention to insult you, gentlemen, but at the same time,
You have
Vanilla Ice,
dishonored us. You have dishonored the show.
I just want you to know, you better not let me on your stream.
oh, feel free. No, but please come through. We can have more chats like these on twitch.tv / BigKingKuma.
And then you go plug yourself after all that.
I still can't believe this man said the Ninja Turtle rap was the biggest dink against the Ninja. That was that was a highlight.
Sir,
The Ninja Turtles themselves was solid. They got Mikey was great. Like who's messing with Master Splinter? Like, good hands for everybody.
Like you
now
had,
he's backpedaling.
No. The only thing I didn't like about it was literally the turtle rap. Like it bothers me to my core. Like I'll be real with you.
hold on. What year was you born?
91.
Okay, that's why.
Never mind. That makes sense.
What's your hey, calm down now.
You too young, man. You too young.
I'm too young.
It
Hold
makes
on
sense now. It makes sense now.
Yeah.
What's that make sense? What you mean? Vanilla Ice is the hardest thing about that movie, is what you're telling me.
No, Vanilla Ice, it was a highlight of that movie. The movie was great already. Then you came out with your own song on top of it. And I would like to
there were other
remind
movies that
you,
had better songs.
and I would like to remind you that Vanilla Ice dropped a new song, like I want to say like a year or two ago, and he still had a Ninja Turtle in that bad boy.
Because they framed.
I just want to point out, you may think that Vanilla Ice is not good, but you still know who he is.
Why are you trying to make it seem like he's like a mysterious legend? It's you know of Vanilla Ice.
I mean, you know Vanilla Ice. Like,
Ask a kid who Ja Rule is.
Oh, that ain't fair. Poor Jaw. You blame
But
50
you ask
for
a
that.
kid who Vanilla Ice is, he gonna know.
he gonna say, "Oh
Okay.
yeah, the turtle rap." Like, yeah, they're not gonna say "Ice Ice Baby." They're gonna say the turtle rap. And they're gonna be like,
Are they gonna
"Go,
say turtle
ninja,
rap, though?
Go get you, go ninja, go ninja, go go.
Ninja, rap, ninja, rap. Yeah, no, get out of here.
Even if, I'm still saying that it's mid, but at the same time, the rest of the movie was great.
Sir.
I'm throwing it out there. I'm sorry.
You're mad because the movie's older than you.
I think we're the same age. I think
You said you were born when? What year were you
91.
born? Yeah,
91.
no, it's a year older than you.
Oh, okay. Well, shoot, it's still a little crusty because of Vanilla Ice. Beyond that,
Respect your elders.
No, Dante.
It's it, no,
don't
'cause
hit
it-
mute on them. Don't hit mute on
because
them.
the director sneezed out at that movie before I came out. Ain't got nothing to do with that. He knows what they did. That's my personal opinion.
Dante,
You
you
can't
need to
agree
come
on
get your
everything.
boy. You need to reel in your boy.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, sir. I
Gotta step back on this one. I don't know how to respond from this. Like,
hey man, hey.
Sam Rockwell was in the original.
Yes, was, and I like that. My problem is,
we even had a
Vanilla Ice.
Corey in this movie.
Yeah, we did. Corey Feldman.
you did, yeah, absolutely. Didn't have a problem with him.
I can't.
Like it's literally there's one chink in the armor for me. That's
You just said the whole movie was mid.
I was talking about as far as Vanilla Ice. Literally, it's like because I can't get past that one particular point. I had ADHD, and sometimes when I see something that's bad, it's like I just can't. I gotta focus on it. Hyperfixation. That ninja rap, man.
We need to change the subject before words are said.
Sorry, I look. Hey, no judgment around here, man. This is supposed to be free. Supposed to have
No,
free
there's
opinions.
definitely judgment going
A
on
lot
right
of
now.
judgment.
Tons of judgment.
I mean, if you would have sat there and said, hey, the Ninja Turtle movie, well, the costume looks this, or the fighting was,
Forgivable.
or the Foot Clan, it wasn't believable. I didn't think they were going to take over New York. I've been like, okay, I agree with you. Bebop and Rocksteady, they looked terrible. They didn't look like Bebop and Rocksteady. I'm with you.
Not at all.
Forgivable.
Well,
'cause-
actually, they had moments that were similar to the comic book because they looked kind of gross at some point. It's like, okay, I can see where they went when they got like a little too juiced. They had moments like that.
But the problem was they didn't even use Bebop and Rocksteady. They used Talking and Razor. So I was like, that right there, I can be with you. Like, you know what, you're right, because instead of having Bebop and Rocksteady, the characters that we all know, they had Talking and Razor. They didn't bring in, the Fly Man. They didn't bring in, all the other Crag and all of them. All these other villains that they had. They had characters.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with you on that. But you're trying to knock it because one of the greatest movie songs, the Ninja Rap?
I'm already giving. See, the fun thing is, I'm giving the movie more credit than you know, because the fact is, it's like the fighting scenes. They had to do these big ass turtle suits. They were brilliant for that. They showed emotion. They made you feel something when things happened. When things went awry, you knew from the bottom of your heart, like, oh man, I can't believe this happened to the turtles. No,
Dante, are you feeling this? Are you feeling this backpedaling that's going on right now?
No, it's the backpedal. There's no backpedaling. Only backpedaling I feel like that you think is happening is because I told you that I thought this one part of the movie was mid because of your boy Vanilla Ice. Don't mind the rest of the movie.
The Ninja Turtle rap was the highlight of Vanilla Ice's career. It would make people that would broke Vanilla Ice into, relative. What's that relativity? Into the I wouldn't say brought him to the spotlight, but that's what a lot of people was all like, oh hey, it's Vanilla Ice. Of course they had.
They
Ice
even
Baby.
did commercials with him.
They did.
They had the Teenage Mutant Turtles mac and cheese come out, and the mother's like, "Oh my God, it's Vanilla Ice," and the kid's like, "Who's that?" That's you.
So no, I knew what it was.
The mom of Vanilla Ice is having fun. Here's little Tim over here being a turd in the punch bowl.
Let's be clear. Things could be trash and entertaining. That rap was entertaining. Trash.
You've already used that argument.
But it still coincides, so it's a reoccurring theme.
Sir. So we're just gonna have to all agree that Street Fighter was amazing and the Ninja Turtle movie was amazing.
See, no, you're not going to skip past that.
Hold on. You can't just shoehorn in Street Fighter with the Ninja Turtles.
Wait, no, I'm back on it. No,
you acting like a real congressman right now.
Yeah. Next, you're gonna tell me you're gonna drink the clean water. Mm-hmm. Anyway, trying to sweep all that right under the rug. Yeah, Street Fighter. This
is great.
Exactly. Oh, gracious.
All right. Do we have anything else we want to bring to the floor?
I mean, no. I mean, once Yu Yu Hakusho live action comes out, we're going to do another channel check on that one. Hopefully it's not terrible.
I hope it's good. I truly hope it's good.
Yeah, I hope it's good, just like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That's great. Just take out one element. But anyway, so the fact is...
this guy right here.
I'm going to stand beside it. Look. But Yu Yu Hakusho, honestly, if they ruin Kuwabara, because like you got to get somebody with a pompadour, whatnot.
I was about to say, yeah. I mean, if they don't have the pompadour, immediately 0 out of 10.
And if he doesn't sound like this, and I don't have a sword, I don't want him to be there. I just like you can be a background character. No, don't exist. Matter of fact, I'd rather just be your Urameshi by himself if you can't do that. and if he isn't cool,
all our blood pressures are up. Especially me and Dante.
I mean, there's hope. Like, hopefully, the Bleach movie, the Bleach live adaptation.
They're making another one.
Yeah, Netflix again.
Netflix just putting their foot in stuff they shouldn't be touching.
I mean, when you gotta understand, Netflix just has like they literally have to have content, so it's like.
Well, yeah, they're kind of dying, so they need to do something.
Yep. And that's why they're competing with, you think about the powerhouse that is Disney. Like, Disney has Marvel.
The mouse owns literally everything else.
You don't want that goofy goo in the country. Gosh. Like, I don't think you want that problem. You show up to your house over there. Mickey said, kick your ass. I don't want that problem. Like, watch my shows, baby.
Still can't get over the One Piece live action.
They should not make a One Piece one live action. They should not. I love that show. Don't touch it. Don't mar the perfection that is One Piece. I'm 1,055 episodes in. My fiance has read further into the manga itself, and it's solid. And I'm like, ooh, I don't want to ruin stuff for myself. Even though the internet ruins stuff, they should make a live action. Just stop touching shit.
You know what? I'd be kind of interested if they made an Ace Attorney live action and brought it over here.
That could be good. I want that as K-drama.
Hey, you already know the Japanese already did it. The J-drama. There's a J-drama of it already.
It is?
Yeah, but I would like to see an American version of it. You know, you see Alex, Phoenix, Ace Phoenix against She-Hulk, and that will melt the world.
Oh, don't get me started on that one. That's for another episode.
We're gonna save that one.
I haven't even seen it. I just know.
And now my blood pressure's back up again.
Oh, I haven't even seen it. I just know people were so upset. Apparently, she was twerking with Megan Thee Stallion.
Well, we're just gonna save it. We're gonna save it.
Save it.
Okay.
All right. So if we have any more business that we need to bring to the forefront, I want to thank everybody for attending. Tim, thank you for being a guest. You were a great guest, even though you said
Appreciate it.
dumbest thing in the world. We will still invite
no, sir.
you
You
back.
talking about Street Fighter?
Sir, you're on our show. You will stop.
We might invite you back if we could get over this.
It's doubtful. It is doubtful.
Oh my. My word.
Jay,
It was fun, guys.
Jay, it was good to talk to you again. We got to make sure we
Always.
got our new assignment out there. Everybody in the podcasting land, thanks for listening. I know this one was kind of a long one. This was like 90 minutes, but hopefully you've been entertained the whole time. Until next time, see you later.
Bye. Hey, Tim's totally